Hello and welcome to another School Spirit. I'm so glad you're here and you took some time out just to take a deep breath, just to be inspired and uplifted. If you're an educator, we need it. So, this month's School Spirit, honey, I want you to think about what's new, boo. Okay? When we are in the classroom and we are working and we are parenting and we are being spouses and partners, a lot of times things are the same. I'm about to date myself. And if you're in America, you may know this commercial where there was a man who made the donuts and he would get up and he'd be like, time to make the donuts. And it's like that same routine over and over. Time to make the donuts. In our case, time to teach the kids, time to, inspire the youth, or time to whatever your position is as an educator. It's like the same. Even though we know our days are not the same because we got those precious children and they keep us on our toes, but that same routine, get up, rush to work, get things together, that same routine. But let me tell you, when it comes to your wellness, there's a lot of research that supports just switching things up, spicing it up, spice it up can really help with your joy and your happiness. So I want you to be thinking about that. What are some things that you always do? You always go the same way to work. You do the same exercises at the gym. You have the same friends, which that's nice. But I want you to think about how to spice up your life, because spicing up your life can help with your wellness. There's a psychologist, her name is Barbara Frederick, and she did some research, and the opportunity to do something new can help with your joy, your happiness, and just your positive psychology. So, I want you to think about, I'm going to challenge you, what's something new that you can do? Last month, we talked about running it up, but I want you to think about how you can make your life more rich. Okay? More rich with new things, doing new things, meeting new people, experiencing new things. Sometimes as educators, we can get into this is how I've been doing it for years. So I'm just going to keep doing it that same way. Well, this is a good time of year, especially if you're done with testing. I know there may still be some districts out there, because I know some districts don't end until June, that are still testing, but this is a good time of year when I was in the classroom when I could try something new. And you know what? Your students are going to be like, if you say, I have never done this with any other class. They're gonna be like, what? Like, we get to experience this? Like, yes, I'm gonna try something new with you guys. Wouldn't that be kind of cool to try something new with them? Or if you have some ideas of something new and you can have them help you to pick. Of course, we're gonna include the content. The kids gonna still be learning. But to try something new right now would be nice. You know your students, you've built that rapport, they know your routines and procedures. So it would be nice to try something new right now. Now, in your personal life, come on, when's the last time you've been to a new restaurant? When's the last time you met a new friend? Okay. When's the last time that you took a new walk route? When's the last time you even just went a new way to work? When is the last time you tried a new food you never had before? The spice of life. Let's make life spicy, knowing that this is a part of being well. Your joy and your happiness can be elevated if you try something new. This is not just something that I made up. There's a lot of research behind well being and taking care of yourself with spiking interest in the wellness wheel. We have all these areas of wellness, and this one would most go with intellectual wellness, emotional wellness, and social wellness. When's the last time you tried a new hobby? You know, I've I mentioned last time I'm interested in pickleball. I've never played. I love tennis, but when's the last time you tried a new hobby? On your planning period, if you get one, I hope you do. When's the last time that you went and stopped in and popped in and watched one of your fellow teachers teach? I used to love to do that. You learn so much from your fellow teachers because they're amazing. And sometimes you only hear about it, but you never get to see it in action. And one of the things that I used to love to do is kind of see what they did, but then tweak it to my own teaching style because we all have our own teaching style. And some of the best tips and tricks and just things that I've learned from being a teacher is by taking a little time to go and do a walkthrough. But we know this is not, this is your friend, your teacher friend, and be like, I just want to watch you teach and just see how that goes and do something new. We all as educators take a little bit from here, take a little bit from there. We borrow things and we put our own spin on it, and that would be great to do. When's the last time you've done that? You may have friends that you have been teaching with for years, but you've never seen them actually in action teaching because maybe they teach another grade, or maybe your planning periods are the same at some point. But it would be nice to take some time and see that teacher to teach. Spice it up. Because when we add a spice to our life, we build just resilience and creativity, and that brings joy. Exploration brings joy. Finding something new to do brings joy. So I'm going to challenge you this month to try something new, whether it's trying new exercises, going into a new class at the gym that you've never tried. Another thing I want to try is ballroom dancing. Oh, any ballroom dancers out there? I would love to try that. Skating, and there's so many things that we can do that are new for our physical body, because we know being well, our physical body is so important, because just moving helps with our decreased cortisol. It also helps with anxiety. It helps with depression. Just to move, just to get that body moving. But what if you did something new? Sometimes we don't want to go to the gym, or we don't want to go for the walk because it just feels boring and it's the same thing over and over again. But what if you try something new, or do your exercises with someone new, or add something different to it? That same playlist you've been playing forever, switch it up. Have you ever tried listening to new music from a new artist? These are just some ideas that we can do to spice up our life. I mean, what's new, boo? You can't just keep doing the same things over and over and over and over again. And it just kind of makes life dreary and drab. And it can really kind of help us nestle into a feeling of like, boredom. We have the power to spice up our lives. So let's do that. So that's my challenge to you. For May, I want you to spice it up. I want you to meet somebody new, or go see a friend, and maybe borrow something from their classroom in regard to what they're teaching. Try a new food, try a new restaurant. Even in your routine, maybe there's things that you do. Hey, try a new soap, try a new fragrance, spice up your life, because there is psychology and research that says that that will help bring you more joy and happiness. It's the variety of life that we need to make sure that we incorporate, so that our life won't just be the same. These are your days. All of these days, not just the 180 that you teach, but these are all your days. You see, I changed my hair from the last video. Something it's, I love to change my hair. It's fun just to spice it up, maybe do a different color, maybe do a different cut. Just spice up your life. These are things that you have control over. So many times we feel like, oh my goodness, in education, we don't have control of so many things happening, which I understand. It's a lot. That's why I say this all the time, whether you stay in education for one more day or 15 more years, you have to take care of you. You are having your lifetime right now in those days during that school year. So make sure that you spice it up. Make sure you do different things and make sure that you're enjoying yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of you. I'll see you next month. Have a wonderful, wonderful school year. Rest of the school year. This May is Teacher Appreciation. So if I don't see you until then, happy Teacher Appreciation Month. We are so grateful for the work you do, from the kindness and care that you give the students, seen and unseen. Happy Teacher Appreciation Month to all the educators of the world. Take care.